End of YouTube. I've got this live streaming figured out on my phone. What do you think, folks? Let me know if you like this view better. Alrighty. Let's see, maybe a tilt like so. Now we're cooking. Okay, what you have here is I'm gonna term it my snowball. I don't know what to call this. I've got $8 free here that I was paid today. I don't like giving out the site's names and stuff because I don't know if one day if these will be shut down or if it's legal or whatever. So I'm only responsible for myself. I'm not telling anyone to trade like this, but what I'm doing is just real small increments, tiny, low leverage. Three times leverage is actually pretty high, but real low leverage and tiny increments. Basically, I'm dollar cost averaging. So let me zoom out. This is the daily chart. This is the 2021 run of Bitcoin. I did it over here on this side, little long positions, and up here I was just doing wonderful. So this is a very powerful trading technique I've come up with. I had a problem here. I got washed out, Elon Musk dump, and so I'm going to avoid doing that. I only have $378 in here right now. I'm at $57 realized profit, so that's over 15%. I've realized 15% profit already. And for those of you that are watching, get that off there. Come on, man. Those of you that have been watching yesterday, my video, I was at $53. What's up, Tony Neville? Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. This is working pretty good. So let me zoom back in here where we're at right now today. Let me reset the chart. Okay, so yesterday I made a video about right here, and I was talking about worrying this. I was worrying about this falling down. I mean, I'm not worried, but in previous videos I'd been showing the red lines here on this chart are the last Friday every month, the CME futures expiration, monthly expiration of Bitcoin. Bitcoin this entire year has been dumping down to this red line over and over and over. It's a touch different here, but it's the same structure. It just was influenced a little early, but it's over and over and over. It dumps the red line, and the yellow lines are where the pump starts. Okay, every month is dumping down to these red lines. Every month it starts pumping on the yellow lines, and it's either it's one day it was before the red line the pump started. Every other month it was on the red line or up to 6 days after. So let me draw in a yellow line here. Get this zoomed in for you. I apologize. A little different making live streams. Okay, let me draw in a yellow line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. That's the most it's ever went before it started pumping after a red line dumpage. Red line's the last Friday of every month. So this candle we're on now is the November 2nd candle. It will close at 7 p.m. tonight, and then the November 3rd will open, and then the November 4th candle will be the yellow line. But that November 4th candle, depending on where you live, will actually be open on the 3rd. Okay, so zoom in a little bit more here. I had been talking about, I was worried this might be a month where it actually starts dumping because of this descending channel I have in here. It's a doozy of a channel. Look at that. As soon as I made that video yesterday, here, as soon as I published that video, that live stream, as soon as I ended it, this thing immediately pumped up way out of the channel, but it's just a wick. It came back down. See how that worked? Look at it. And as soon as I published that video, I just got done saying, I'm worried. I'm starting to get the inkling we're in for a not a major, but what's the word I'm looking for? I sit here and stutter for words. a decent dip, right? A decent dip. I was talking about a decent dump maybe instead of a pump, but the pump has never started past this yellow line, and it came back down and opened up, and now we're right there, bounced off it again. We actually came up out of the channel again. So this is how day traders get wiped out, right? Because they'll play this. So this would have been a breakout, fake out. But anyways, let's talk about my trade here. My liquidation price is 78,025. My entry price is 52,101. Now, I didn't have money. I was calling this perfectly up here, and I didn't have my money ready to go. So I'm getting my money ready to go for the November action. And this is a short trade. It's little tiny short increments. This is a lot different than you might see other places on YouTube or whatever, day traders. So this is not day trading advice. It would be stupid to do right now, right? This is a long-term deal. I might do this through February of 2022. I'll make videos in the future describing this in detail. But so I got this $8 free money. They're paying me. So if you're new to my videos, I should have said that. They're paying me to have my position open. If I'm the maker of the order and I use limit orders, they're paying me to have my order open. And this is all free money that I'm reinvesting. It's 3 times leverage, so $8. They paid me almost $3 today. So that's like what, $2.66 times 3 or whatever. 8. It's not perfectly 8, but it's 8 right there. It builds up. As soon as I have 33 cents times 3 times leverage, they give me $1. That's how that's working. So that's just a bonus on top. This strategy, this method I'm using works even without them being paid, but this is the cherry on top, right? These numbers here are skewed. They're wrong. Don't pay attention to those. So the only thing I'm worried about is my liquidation price. It's at 78,000. It'd probably take a minimum of 3 weeks for Bitcoin to pump to 78,000 from here. So, if it went up to 78, I could, at 75, I could put a couple $100 in here and pump my liquidation price, like to 110,000, right? And if I started going to the moon, I could put in a few more hundred and my liquidation price put up to 150,000, right? And Bitcoin's not going over 150,000 anytime soon. So that's just the major thing I got to deal with. So my whole theory is that, I'm shorting Bitcoin and I want it to go up, right? How many times have you heard someone say that? I'm shorting Bitcoin and I want it to price to go up. I literally want it to go up, little tiny increments on the way up, because eventually what's going to happen, no matter how high it goes, it's coming down, right? It doesn't go to the moon and stay on the moon, right? It comes back down to earth at some point. So actually I want it to go up. I'd like to see it go way up to 120,000 because that guarantees, a 50% drop. So let me refresh the screen here. And I'm gonna do a little $8 trade right here live so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so it's a limit order. I'm the maker. Let me get in front of this price section here. I'll sell $8. There it is, there's my order. I gotta get in quick for the price change. Boom, oh, look at that, filled right away, see that? Now my liquidation price is 78,100. And look at my entry price has been jerked all the way up to 52,153. Look at that, my liquidation price moved way up. And tomorrow, likely I'll be over $60 in realized profit. That will put me around 16% or so. And that's a little method I developed here. I don't even know what to call it. I didn't learn this from anyone. No one taught me this. This is just what I'm comfortable doing. And it worked excellent from here. That's where I started doing this. Up here, I was eyeballing the possibility of buying a house straight with cash, right? That's my whole reason I got into this. And the Elon Musk Bitcoin bad for the environment tweet stuff, that was bad. That was bad. So I figure the only way Bitcoin can really do that to me again using this method is another huge dump, right? it dumped over about 50% in 7 days. So Bitcoin has never pumped. These big pumps they're taking 3 weeks, right? Minimum 3 weeks. This last one took about a month. So it's the dumps that, $13,000, $10,000 red candle in less than a day, right? So we're way up here. So I'm using short positions, and this is just what I'm doing. I'm not telling anyone to do this. This is informational purposes only. And if you just want to watch along and see how it goes for me, those of you that have been watching, look at it. It's all the way up to 57, and that number is going to keep growing, right? It's like after it snows, you go outside with wet snow and you get a little ball of snow, right? And you start rolling it through your yard, picking up all that snow, and the ball gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and you finally have a giant snowball for the base of your snowman, right? So, okay, that's it. For a bit of analysis here, for those of you that watch for my analysis off this chart is devastatingly accurate, and it's got good information, man. This top of this channel, Bitcoin's having a hard time busting up through. See that? These are bullish wicks, so there's buying pressure out there, but there's clearly selling pressure here. So my question is, how far down is Bitcoin going before the monthly pump? Will this be the 11-month? Will it be different than the last 10? Right? Will it go past this yellow line? Will there be a pump? Right? This could technically, on this chart, this 10% pump here could qualify for the November pump, even though it was the last days of October. That's that structure. So this could already be dumping, right? So watch out for November being a dump all the way down. This blue line is the end of November. There should be a pump though. The pump's never started later than this yellow line. There should be at least an 8% pump or something coming. If maybe it busts out right here, right? So watch for it busting out this channel, but watch for it maybe dumping first. And anyway, see, I don't need to worry about that kind of stuff with my snowball trade. I'm shorting, so when it goes down, yay! I'm shorting. When it goes up, even better. So small increments, dry powder. I need a couple $100 at this point, just at this point here in the bank to move in here, right? So staying small, using the money they're giving me. And I'll wrap it up with that. I sure hope you enjoyed this. And as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. See y'all next time.